about people in my life.
Yeah. So yes, so basically this is recent. So he should have said that Ronnie's passed away here, but he didn't. You're right.
Yeah. All right, we're talking about Tracy Malone. David's talking about Tracy Malone in this one. Tracy Malone invited me on her channel to make a video together, and the second Val attacked her for it, Tracy asked me to delete the video off my channel. She kept hers on her channel only to allow people to attack me and trash me. That's
Right.
interesting. Can you talk to that point?
Yep, I'd like to mention this. First of all, I didn't know anything about Tracy Malone. I had a subscriber come to my channel and tell me that David and Tracy had done a collaboration together. And I said, I've actually got the emails, which if, you know, like I say, I'll put up. She came over and she said, you know, and there was somebody also attacking them in the comment section. So I went over and David's had been deleted. Hers was on unlisted. So I think what happened is Tracy unlisted, but what was going on was people in, I never attacked her, but the subscribers were. See how David changes who the attacker is.
Yeah.
There's about 6 subscribers in her comment section saying, we're unsubscribing from you, Tracy, because you're having a narcissist person, you're collaborating, you're introducing, you know, we're leaving. Yeah. So I think that's the reason why she went unlisted. It was nothing to do with me, because she'd gone unlisted when I went over there. And this had been going on without me actually knowing about it. And it was only later did a lady called Karen come over and tell me. So I went over there, she was enlisted, and there was a big row going on in the comments with somebody. Now I'm going to put this video link under here, because this is when I saw a person trolling people in the comments. And I noticed the profile photograph was one of mine from my Facebook page. I clicked onto it, and that was a channel called Narcissism Detective, and it was talking about the biggest smear campaign on YouTube, and it had all my videos in it. So I actually looked into this, and I found out by metadata, because I'm not stupid as I might look, that it was actually David. Went onto the page and then put it into a certain app that then gets you all this data. Now from this data I saw this sentence: this channel is about emotional traumatic damage and how to repair it. If you think you know someone with blah blah blah. I saw that and I thought, I'm sure I've read that somewhere before, which I had here. So from there I decided to hunt a little bit deeper. So I highlighted a web page, searched for it, got on it, and it was here. As you can see, Narcissist Detective. I won't say the word, but you can read it, can't you? So at this point, I found out. I'll put the link under here, but I'm actually also going to make a video about this now. It's been brought up. So that's what was. He had had his taken down. He'd been told to take his down because Tracy was losing subscribers because she was collaborating with him. I went over there, saw that somebody was trolling in the comments, and I found out it was David using he'd been on my Facebook page, stolen a photograph of mine, created a channel, and he was abusing the subscribers, his subscribers, underneath Tracy Malone's video, and I had nothing to do with it. But here we go, blaming Val again. I didn't know about it.
Okay, so this is the other thing I find interesting, is that obviously when Tracy heard about the situation and assessed both sides, she then got him to delete her, the video, and withdrew her support. So there you go. That's interesting. And also he says not one single channel has reached out. That's weird, because Vals had quite a lot of support come her way, but not one single channel has reached out to David. I paid Dwayne to help me, and he took the money and ran. What's he talking about?
Is DSD, Dad Surviving Divorce. him and Dwayne from Dad Surviving Divorce were friends, and it looks like David paid Dwayne to help him. Now, David is the only help David needed at the time was about me. Help to what? To take me down, help to discredit me. I don't know, but the only help he would have needed was against me. So has he got this Dwayne? He paid another channel, and this other channel has basically done nothing and walked away with the money. Imagine having to pay another YouTuber to help him discredit me.
Yeah.
What the is that about? When you have to pay your friends to support you and to give you and help you sort of smear someone else?
Yeah.
That is horrendous and sad. Like rent a friend.
I'd like to hear Dwayne's version of events too. I think
Dwayne, if you are watching or you do watch this, I don't mean to put you down in this, but that's what happened at the time. If you want to come forward, email me, let me know what's going on. Because I hope that you now see that David is the person I've always said he was. Would like your side.
Sorry. I've asked several channels to help me with Val in any way, and not one coach replied. Not one. Yeah, it's because they know about you, David.
Yeah.
Petra supports her doing it to me, and then makes videos about what narcissists do when they're exposed. Yeah, she probably was talking about you, David.
Yeah. Petra is a really good life coach. If anyone's watching this, go and watch Petra. She's lovely. She's a really good, and she's always been very supportive of me. And David at one point said that Petra was his friend. You know, it's like she's my friend, not your friend. So apparently he was friends with Petra, and he asked Petra to not support me. And Petra said to David, I'm going to keep supporting him. So they fell out. Well, I don't believe that Petra was ever supportive of David, because she has got morals and ethics, and she's a good person.
Yeah. They all love me being attacked. I don't think Tracy even believes her. I think she's just a weak individual with no backbone and completely only looks out for herself. I seriously question the integrity of most people that offer services to help someone. How can Petra help her clients when she supports people like Val and her sick behavior? How can Tracy offer any help to people when she's scared of Val and has zero loyalty or integrity? They can't. Just quickly, he's so the narcissistic, the black and white thinking. It's just fascinating. It really is. Like, that in itself is just a huge red flag. Exactly. You know, most normal people would see the complexity in that situation, but for David, it's either you're with him or you're against him.
You're good, you're bad. You know.
Yeah, you're either good and support David, or you're bad and you're sick. You know, you have no integrity, no backbone. Wow, he's just vicious as well. It's very difficult to do what I do, and I really question most professionals in this field. Don't worry, mate.
Narcissistic life coach who bullies and traumatizes people.
The last bit was, oh, good idea. I like it, and I'm going to think about it. Calling her out as a poor, sick woman that attacks men because nobody will ever do anything about it. It's brilliant. Look into the camera and say, you have my attention, Val. What do you want from me? Oh my God, this is hysterical. He's literally.
Is this what he's meant to be doing to me? Yeah.
He's fantasizing about what he's going to say to you.
He's even putting them in quotes.
Like he said it, like he actually said it. Yeah, wow. This is amazing. I'm even considering challenging her to a debate. Her claim is I'm stalking her and making videos smearing her so we can argue about it live.
Yeah, go on then, David. Give me a link. Drop a link.
I will happily mediate that.
There you go, David. Offers out there. You drop me a link, you shout me, and I'll come up and we'll debate anytime you like. That'll get us some subs and some views, won't it, Dave? So I'm being catty now. Shouldn't be like that, should I?
I know, but you're tired. Like, it's getting late at your end, so you know, and let's face it, this is just going on and on and on. You know, David has the audacity, like after all that information that was just released by his mother, Sean, you know, all the evidence that was just brought out, again, confirming all that. And David's like, la, 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 this isn't happening. I'm just going to keep pretending that everything's normal.
He doesn't even support himself over anything. Anything. Never, ever. You see, the truth he doesn't support, but the lies he'll put out, he's never, ever, ever supported himself on things that are true.
He doesn't want to draw attention to these things because that's where the truth is, you know. The thing is, one of his most embarrassing, kind of dirty, darkest secrets about his, you know, enjoying threesomes with 2 blokes and a woman, you know, that is in the story about Mexico, and that is also in the story that came out from Sean, his, you know, his biological mother. So he doesn't want people to know or hear about these stories or go and watch these videos because he doesn't want that coming out, because we know he's homophobic. We know he's got serious kind of issues around homosexuality, and yet, you know,
and then obviously he wanted to have an affair with his sister. So I mean, he's got no boundaries.
Sorry, say that again, Val.
And he wanted to have an affair, a sexual affair with his sister.
That's it.
There's no boundaries. There's no boundaries with these people.
Yeah, so that's right. So that's embarrassing stuff, and he just doesn't want people to know that. And if they watch, you know, if he talks about what Sean said, people are going to go watch the video, and then they're going to hear that. Same thing with Mexico. You know, he let Kim do all the dirty work, and went and fought all of his battles. Never.
But if it was a lie, if it was a lie, why isn't he making videos about those things that are true? But he's making videos about things like that aren't true, like, you know, me stalking his family and me ringing up people to lose their jobs and abusing people on dating sites. He makes up the stuff.
Yeah.
He'll kick off about that lot, that I've said that and done that. But then when the truth is out there, he just sips his mouth and doesn't say a word. So you'd have thought he would have wanted to respond and kick off and make a video and say, I can't believe my mother's come on and she shouldn't have said this and that's a lie and da-da-da. But no, shh, don't look over there, look over here.
Yes.
All right.
It was, yeah, sorry, no, my battery.
Anyway, we're near the end.
All right. All right. Here we go.
This is the one I put in. I just wanted to put this in there because David now is smearing Erica. I don't know her. She's never spoke to me. Let's just look at this.
So, wow, Erica, you are so kind, and that's such a good thing. And please never change that part of you. You and your words have made me feel better, and thank you very much. You are not an internet friend. You are my friend, and I'm proud to be yours. I'm excited to meet you, Erica. I think you are great. I am so happy to even be able to talk normally to a self-proclaimed liberal about politics. Internet friend, you are my friend, and I'm proud to be yours.
So that the next time he says in a comment, she was never my friend, I wanted people to see this on her behalf.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he did this to me. I've never been her friend. I don't know her. I showed 14 months worth of chat. But anyway, we're nearly at the end.
You're right. You can feel free as you want to contact anyone and tell them about what's going on with Val. But I'm telling you now that they do not want to be involved, and I wouldn't doubt it if they believe some of it or just don't want anything to do with me. Fly, my pretties. Okay. Fascinating. I think that's the last bit. Yeah. All right. The fantasy world that man is living in, it's actually like these text messages have been really, really insightful. Like they've really given us a good look inside the bizarre workings of that man's mind. Yeah.
Because that's the truth. They are private messages. So that's private thoughts David never thought would come out. And this is what happens with toxic people. It might take a long time. It took 5 years for Erica to come round and see who he really was. You know, this is it. But the truth comes out.
The truth always comes out.
In our narc awareness community, there is a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know, why should we sit back and let him continue to, and I'm not going to sit back and let it happen anymore. 5 years, David, 5 years. No, sorry, it's ending. And I'll put a stop to it as much as it's pathetic. I can't I just can't tolerate this anymore, and I'm going for it this time. Thank you so
All right.
much for doing this, and guys watching, we will continue. I'm not stopping.
And there's a lot more texts and there's a lot more evidence coming forward. I mean, seriously, if you want to know who David DEMARS is, go and check out the 3 videos that we just did. So they're on both mine and Val's channels. 3 videos, a trilogy from Sean Whitman, who is David DEMARS' biological mother. David moved back in with her at age 50 for 6 months. So she's got the scoop on who he really is. And she wanted to warn people. So go check out those 3 videos. And also Val has an extensive playlist of all of David's shenanigans.
Which is why I'm getting smeared.
Which is why Val's been smeared.
Simple as that.
All these years. All right, darling. Thank you for joining us today. And yeah, we've got some more videos.
Thanks for the support. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Erica. We really do appreciate it, darling. All right, stay well. Thank you.